Today we're looking at BLOOMCHIC, which is a plus size shop that specializes in sizes 10 to 30. I've shopped at BLOOMCHIC, I believe this is my 4th time, and this is like totally all on me. I haven't had the opportunity to work with BLOOMCHIC yet, but I do really like their clothes. And I think that it's really a great shop with plus size items that are reasonable prices. And so I thought that I'd bring the value to you. In my last order, I did all tops, and this one I decided to kind of go with a fall bridging into the holiday season. And on that, I do want to note, BLOOMCHIC's shipping takes a long time. They do have some expedited shipping, but let me tell you, and I noted this last time, if you're on Facebook and you see an ad for a Thanksgiving outfit and it's like, oh my gosh, that is so cute. And today is November 15th. It's not really November 15th, but for dramatic purposes, it is. So we're sitting here, it's November 15th. I think I want to wear that to Thanksgiving. If I decide to order it, there is absolutely no way it's going to get here in time. So I just want you to be aware of that. It takes a long time to ship. They've got expedited shipping. I'm gonna put on the screen what it says, and it is, like, it's gonna take that long. But typically, like this one, I ordered before the Christmas launch had even dropped, and I decided not to pay extra for expedited shipping because I knew I had a lot of things to film before I could even get to it. So I really wanted to order Christmas, and I do have to say, if I ordered Christmas today and didn't pay expedited shipping and then filmed and you saw it and you didn't pay expedited shipping, it wouldn't be here by Christmas. So let's see what we have. BLOOMCHIC carry sizes 10 to 30. I've found everything to be super true to size, and I tried to go with like colors. I really wanted some good textures and different fabrics in this haul. This is a really pretty teal blue. It's like a waffle knit sweater. It has lacy arms that have just kind of a floral pattern. It totally looks like a casual fall day. I could absolutely wear this to the office. It's really like a thermal knit. And I ordered this in a 22-24. I love that color. Okay, next we've got a dress, and y'all, it's so hard to tell from the pictures what you're going to get texture-wise. This is not what I was expecting. It is a pretty black dress. It has a wrap scarf that works as a belt, which I think is really pretty, and that's really what sold me on it. But I'm not wild about the texture. It is a little bit silky. What it really reminds me of is a tablecloth whenever you go out. It's not really soft at all. It's a little bit, I don't really know even how to describe it, but it does have some shine to it. I don't know how much I love this. I mean, it's 100% polyester, and it does kind of give like shiny satiny vibe, but it's kind of like the cross between shiny satin and dress material. And honestly, that's kind of how it feels at the same time. Almost like a table linen that's not truly a linen, I don't know. But I'm excited to see what it does on. Also a 22-24. And yeah, I think that this one is just dressy enough also to do the office, do a family gathering, run out and do errands. We'll see. The options are limitless. Interesting. It's always fun whenever I'm opening something and it seems like it's the first time I've ever seen it. Okay, I was like, what did I get that's burgundy and black? This is a bodysuit. I have literally never worn like the onesie style bodysuit that straps underneath unless it's like a piece of shapewear, or possibly whenever I was a baby wearing a onesie. But I would love to know what the function is. Is it to keep the shirt down, like so you don't have to worry about something being tucked in? Yeah, I'm interested to see how this does. I kind of feel like I need to steam some of these before I try them. They got some wrinkle to them. I think the top is really lovely. It's a nice burgundy color, which I totally love. My curtains in here are all burgundy. My ceiling is burgundy. And then the bottom is black. I also wonder if you can see that black ever if you like raise your arms up, because I don't think that we'd want to do that. I don't know. I've got so many questions about the little addition down here on the bottom. We shall see. I didn't feel like I'd ordered that much, but now that I'm opening it, I'm like, oh, that's quite the haul, lady. I spent $170 on this. So if that helps, and I'm sure that I used a coupon, I'll link a coupon, and then I'll have all of these linked below. They are affiliate links, so I do get a percentage of it. This is awesome. This is it's more of like so see, here was the burgundy. It's got more red to it. This has more purple to it. I don't know. I think that it's lovely. It definitely needs to be steamed before I put it on. It's got long sleeves. I think this totally screams holidays. I think it would be beautiful for a family picture. I have family pictures literally coming up tomorrow. I might see how this looks because I'm planning on wearing red. Ooh, let's see. So it's a polyester. You would not mistake this for silk. Like if you're feeling it, but it does have a very silk look, and it's not super slippery like satin would be, but yeah, I mean, I think that the fabric's lovely. I think that they did a very good job. I always say that all polyesters are created differently. I like the way that this one feels better than the way that the black one feels, but they're intending upon feeling differently. I totally struggled with which color scheme to go with in this dress. This is like a flannel dress. It gives me Ralph Lauren vibes. It is like a collared shirt, sash in the middle. I don't see the sash. I see belt loops. Oh, it's over here. Found it. It's just got a really pretty like blue and orange plaid. So, and it's nice and long. Buttons go all the way down. So the buttons are actually faux down here. It looks like it, but it doesn't open. So I actually probably appreciate that more. It opens starting at the waist, going up. So down below, faux buttons. BLOOMCHIC actually had a lot of really pretty kind of business wear and jackets. I don't wear jackets as often to work as I used to, but this would be really a nice one for church, for the office, for a nice dinner out, like with the ladies, even probably a date. I think this is very pretty. It's like a nice tweed. It kind of has some little Chanel vibes. Y'all know what I'm talking about. The little buttons. I really think that it's pretty. I want to show you the buttons. They look like a cushion. Oh, this one I got in an 1820. I don't really know what I was thinking there because normally I need larger in jackets and smaller in shirts and pants. This is also 100% polyester. I'm pretty sure that everything we're going to encounter today is polyester. I have no idea what this is going to do on, and I'm sure I'm gonna need some shapewear, but this is an orange sweater dress. It was so adorable on the model. It has kind of balloony sleeves that come out a little bit at the cuff. Just a nice textured sweater going down the front. Now the back does not have the same texture, which I think is interesting. I don't know that interesting in a good way is what I'm thinking. But yeah, it's a pretty burnt orange, nice little sash. It's hard to tell how short this is gonna be from up here. You might be able to from over there. I got this one in a 22-24. I'm betting that the jacket was only available in the 18-20. It's hard for me to look back and think of what my motivations were whenever I ordered a month ago. Okay, so this is more of like a terracotta. This is a 22-24. It's a little crossover sweater, and the reason that I got it was because of these pearl sleeves. I have a shirt from them that has pearl sleeves, and the pearls were on chiffon on that one, and I've had two of them pull off, but it's still lovely. And I mean, it makes sense. They were both, like I can actually remember them both happening. One was me closing it in the car door and it pulling, and then the other was like literally me turning a corner and running into the wall. And they were both incredibly sad. So see, this one does definitely have more red in it than this sweater, but they're very similar in tone actually. And then my last item is a pair of jeans from them. I ended up purchasing these because I just wanted to see what their jeans would be like. I've never bought any from them before, and I wanted to try and get a larger variety than just shirts or just dresses this time. I got these in a 22. I'm getting closer to a 20 in jeans now, so they may end up being a little loose, and if they're right on, then I don't know, it'll give us a good gauge on how they fit. But I'd seen a lot, especially like in my Stitch Fix and Wantable, of the jeans that had this kind of bottom, especially right whenever I was ordering these guys. But I thought that they were kind of neat. It's like it's torn and then there's an extra layer of torn in there. And yeah, and I don't like my jeans to have any holes up top if possible. These are the guys that I went with. All right, touching on returns. So in my last video, I had told you like the way old return policy, and that's not the case anymore. The way that they do it now is you have 30 days from when you receive it. And so I'm still within that window, and you have to take a picture of the items that you want to return, list a reason. They give you a shipping label, you ship it back, and bim, bam, boom, you're done. So yeah, it's really not a difficult process at all. You do it typically on the BLOOMCHIC app. And so in the event that any of these don't fit, thank goodness I'm in the window and I can send them back. All right, I think that it's time to try on this little cozy BLOOMCHIC haul. Okay, so this is the first outfit. I love the top. I don't know how much I love the waffle, but it's a super soft, there's actually some like silky element to it. I had bought like a waffle knit from BLOOMCHIC in the past that I didn't like. I thought that it felt cheap. It kind of felt like I could pull a string. In fact, I did pull a string and it unraveled a little bit in that spot. This one feels much higher quality, which I was kind of surprised of. And the thing that drew me to this were the sleeves, and I adore them. You can see that you see a lot of my skin through. I'm wearing a black bra, and I don't think that it's a problem. You know, the sleeves have that same waffle down here. They're long enough. I'm 5'10". I got a lot of long going on, but in the event your arms were shorter, I don't think that that would be an issue either because it would just balloon out a little bit. The jeans they're completely serviceable jeans. And for the price, I think that they're nice to probably have in your closet. One thing about them that it can be like a benefit or a deterrent depending on how you feel is that they are incredibly stretchy. So you can see they are tight to my waist here, but look at how much stretch there is. I mean, like these bad boys have a lot of room to grow and then they go right back. So I think that's probably a plus. Now, because of that, I feel like whenever I sit down, like, look, I'm gonna kind of crouch a little bit. I've got some gathering, like pulling here, and I probably should size down to a 20 in their jeans. But yeah, I think that the cuffs at the bottom, like to make them capris, are real cute. It's not cuffs. The distressing or whatever it is, that style. I don't own a pair of jeans like that, and I think that these are fun. Today it was 76 degrees, so it is still very moderate. We are gonna go between cold fronts and everything, and you know, I don't have a whole lot of fall clothes, so it's interesting. Like this YouTube journey is bringing some fall clothes into my wardrobe. I have tons of summery clothes and then tons of like Christmas and then winter clothes. But fall is, I don't know, I love the idea of it, but we've never really totally experienced it. We're in Houston, and our trees are green, like mostly pine trees. We have a neighbor who has a giant oak that hangs partially over our driveway. And this time of year, it's like dropping acorns like crazy. So maybe that counts. But unless you have like a Chinese maple that is purple year round, there's not a lot of fall color. I know that in Austin, they sometimes get some fall color. Dallas, they definitely do. But we're just kind of left out. So I'm like, I really want to immerse myself in fall this year. And so thank you, Teal Blue Shirt, for helping me do that. This is so comfortable. If I had like a mental idealized image of a school teacher, like a really super awesome kind one, this is 100% what she'll be wearing. Like, I don't know, there's something about it. I do have to say what BLOOMCHIC does 100% with all of their dresses is takes care of us with pockets. And they're nice, like fit your whole hand in on pockets. This is a really soft and thin flannel type material. It feels lightweight enough. I mean, I do think that you'd need an overcoat if it was really cold outside, but I am not even a little bit warm right now. I really like that. Again, these buttons up to here undo, and I got it at 22, 24. I could possibly size down, but I don't think that I would because I'm worried that it would pull, and right now I think it's doing great things. These are faux buttons going down. I've got a little sash. The length is ideal. Love myself some pockets. I think that the color is cute. All in all, I think I did a good thing. I don't have anything like this in my closet. The blue and orange, I don't really have a whole lot of orange, and it's funny because I'm going super orange heavy in this haul. So this top is interesting. My pants are not BLOOMCHIC. Okay, so I'm gonna lower it down a little bit. This is, you can see where the black and like where the red are. It took me way longer than it should to realize how to get in this thing. Like you go in from the bottom, like you gotta unsnap it and like put this bad boy over your head. It was a unique adventure. And then you gotta pull the bottom strap up and like snap, snap, snap. It's fascinating, and I kind of feel the snaps between my legs. I'm sure that it's something that I would get used to, but I'm not used to anything but like a thin layer of cotton being there. Overall, I'm unsure. I do think that it's nice. I think that you wouldn't have to worry about a shirt untucking. I wear camisoles a lot whenever I wear jacket. I tuck those. They're normally kind of short-waisted. I'm fairly long-waisted. I'm kind of long-legged and long-waisted, I think. I don't know. I'm just making that up. I do get it like whenever I stand up, especially right here in the back, untucked a lot. I don't think that, like if I lean over a whole lot, I wonder if you can. I think you can actually see the black. Like if I'm raising my hand and leaning, you're gonna see some of it. If I'm doing just like normal desk things and typing, you're not. I think that that's kind of nice. Yeah, I do like the gathering up front. I like the sleeves, but I do feel like it makes me look a little bit boxy, and that may have to do, with my shape. I'm apple body and I am kind of boxy, but I like anything that's gonna give me a little bit of a leg up. I'm gonna try the little jacket on with this because I think that this is probably the outfit to do it on. Okay, y'all, she fancy. I really like this one. It is not lined. There's this tiny bit of lining right here, and then everything else is unlined. So you're feeling this fabric on your arms, but it's not really scratchy. I just feel like the weave of it, I guess. And the pockets are, okay, I was about to say, come on, BLOOMCHIC. It looks like there definitely are pockets. You just have to snip them, right? Because the pockets are are there. They're there. I was about to get real disappointed. But yeah, I like the little gold button detail. I think that this looks expensive, but it's not, which is a winning combination. Okay, so I put an old BLOOMCHIC top on that I had because I wanted something that kind of went with the colors and you could actually see the top. I love the pearls, but I'm not sure about how this crisscrosses and goes over. I may try it on with like a camisole just to give you a real good vision of it. I don't know. It's very warm. It's like double-breasted, so this section buttons and then this part buttons, and I like the kind of form-fitting properties of that. I really like the color. It does feel very fall. It's just that I have not fallen in love with the neckline. Maybe it's the giant cow neck. I didn't like it whenever I tried it on with the like burgundy one, and so I didn't even show you all that. I was like, oh, let me see if I can find something else. But let me see if I can find something else. I'm totally feeling it now. This one just really needed something form-fitting underneath because there's a lot going on down below with the low neckline and the crisscross. And I think I'll still play around. Like I might try like a camisole that's a little more square neck. I don't know, but I do think that I like it. It's not love at first sight. I don't absolutely love it, but I think that for a dressier fall sweater, I think that it's super cute. It's shorter and tighter, which I think kind of throws me off where cardigans come in. Typically, I'm used to a cardigan being something that's super cozy and that I'm throwing over something, but I think that this is more of a fashion statement. So the pearls are absolutely pushing it over the edge for me. I would like to know your thoughts on this. It is a potential for sending back. I'm probably also sending back the burgundy little, onesie guy. But we've got 2 more dresses. I love me some dresses. I totally lied to you. I've got 3 dresses left. 2 after this. But this is the one that I didn't really love the texture of, but on, I really like it. It's very cooling. It's not that it feels awesome on my skin, but I like the cooling properties of it. It is really pretty with this belt. I like that I could potentially change this out and tie other ribbon or other belts on there. And y'all, BLOOMCHIC takes care of us with the pockets. Like, they are huge pockets. My whole hand fits in there, and I could fit just about anything I wanted in it. I really like the big ruffle on the bottom. My family went to Dillard's the other night to look for outfits for Christmas pictures. I was pretty sure that I had plenty here that I could choose from if we could decide what they wanted, but I still looked in the plus size section. Inquiring minds, and I found this Ralph Lauren that I really kind of liked. It would like bridge the two of them, but I didn't need it, and I wasn't absolutely in love with it. This neckline was actually super prevalent up there. And I've gotten quite a few things from like subscription boxes and that kind of thing that have this type of neckline. Like, it wouldn't close, but it's got like the slit and the high. It really reminds me of kind of like a period neckline. Like, that's the style that we're going for. It feels a little more proper. I really like the way that it looks. So this dress is like 10 times better on than it was off. I also shot it with a steamer for a second, this and then the maroon one too. So yeah, I mean, overall I like this. I feel like I could go out, be super comfortable. I could wear this running errands, to the office, church. Y'all, BLOOMCHIC really takes care of us with the dresses like that. They don't do a whole lot of immodest, high slit, that kind of thing. They are trying to design the plus size woman for her body in her everyday activities. I mean, I could get lost looking at the website. In fact, sometimes whenever I'm looking for things, it might be 30 minutes and I'm like, I gotta stop. There's just too many options. They have so many things. Okay, so I'm gonna try on, I think, the orange sweater dress and then save hopefully the best to last. It's the one that I am most excited about. First blush, I really don't like it. I don't love the color. I don't really love the feel. It actually doesn't have pockets. Like, what? Okay, I do like the sleeves. Mostly, I don't like the length in the legs. So I'm gonna grab some leggings and see if I can fix it. Okay, where are we on improvement? Is it there? I really think that this one's probably going back. It doesn't have like the total cable knitting that I was really looking for. And then the back is just totally plain, and I don't think I could wear it without leggings comfortably. So yeah, I think that sad stuff. And it could totally be you. You may absolutely love it. I think that maybe if you're a little shorter than me, it might be a little longer and may just do awesome things. And maybe also if you're smaller, it'll cinch in a little more, and I don't know, I feel kind of boxy in it. And it might just also be the color with my coloring. So I'm gonna go to the plum and we're gonna finish up. I'm in love, and I don't care who knows it. Just so you know, you're gonna get lots of e.l.f. references this season because I'm obsessed with e.l.f. This one totally reminds me of like 1920s New York glamour. Did you see Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, the Harry Potter movie? One of the female characters who's like, Mr. Scamanda. Of course, she's like a teeny little thing, but I feel like I'm the Meredith version of that, and I really like it. I think that the whole dress is very flattering. I think that it cuts kind of at my natural waist and just flares out beautifully. I think that the silk-like fabric has a nice motion to it. Yeah. This one is, to me, the winner of the box. So I think that my favorites, and y'all, I have noticed that I'm not always the best. I'm giving you like literally my first impressions on all of these before I go back and watch anything. I try them on, look in the mirror in my bathroom, and then come in here and talk to you. Oftentimes, what I see, even in editing and like what y'all are seeing, is just totally different than my first impressions. But first impressions, this is my favorite. And then probably my like school teacher plaid, teal top, and black dress. I would love to know your thoughts. Sorry, I just pulled this off from over my head. It was taking it off. And to realize that I didn't tell you that there are pockets in this too. Like they are right here. They're super awesome. And so even like, I don't even think that it disturbs the flow of the dress. Leaving me comments, giving me like a little like totally help me. Subscribe if you like plus size fashion content. I hope that you are totally rocking out your happy girl era. I'm trying to do the same, and I will see you in the next one.